Basham Yahushai, Basham Brakadash, the witness to the apostles at Great Millstone. Salute to you, brothers, teaching the word in sincerity and in truth. Now, I had a short dream last night. I had some other dreams and stuff, but to go into it, because it was short, but I said that, I might as well do a video on it. But it was about the UFOs and the chariots, and it was about being beamed up. The scripture says we shall be caught all together in the clouds. So to go straight into it, man, I just want to go straight into it. I don't want to keep this video long, but so there was a group of brothers, people, but I couldn't see who anybody was because it was I couldn't make out anybody, but there was a whole group of brothers, and I was in a town, and this town, it kind of looked like a post-apocalyptic movie. You know what I mean? Things were happening, like you get like Demolition Man, Children of Men. So one of those types of movies, man. I don't know if Demolition Man's the best example, but things were running with a chip and all that, but then there was like, outlaws and how else would you put it? Outlaws and off the gridders. But anyway, so pretty much an angel had come and was speaking to us, the group, and said to everybody in the group that it's time to get a chariot's going to come and cover the earth, and pretty much you got to be prepared. Now, what had happened, what kind of stood out for me in the stream was that everybody that was in the group we were not at our houses, we were not, by, family members and all of that. We was away from all of that. And, you never had the time to make a phone call to, a cousin or aunt or somebody like that to tell them where you were. And the angel was pretty much saying, look, you gotta, you better be prepared right now. So when the chariot does come, you ain't got no time to go to any loved ones or anything like that. And basically that was one of the requirements. If anybody was gonna do that, which I think some people did, but they weren't gonna get beamed up into the ship, pretty much, and that had me thinking about a lot of things. You could be out driving somewhere and you're not at your house, and you got to be ready at any time, and it got to the point, and I want to talk about that a bit after. I'm just going to conclude the dream, but because it wasn't a long dream. Then it got to a point, so there was other members of the group. Now, I don't know who was who, but other people had disappeared, and there was people there, but pretty much it was kind of I was by ourselves at this point, but I knew everyone was around, and basically it felt like the chariot had come over the city, over the town, and pretty much covered the whole sky, man. It was like it was cloudy, it was storms, it looked unreal, and everything just stopped, as we know, man, as the scriptures say, and at that point, I had said, well, look, man, I ain't got nothing in this world, so I was like, fuck it, man, I'll do whatever the hell I gotta do. So what happened was, the next stage was, the angel was like, okay, the chariot's here now, and basically, you gotta give up everything, even your own body. So as the chariot came, the world stopped and everything was just gloomy. Pretty much, your arms would go apart, but you had to basically, before the beam came, you had to basically look at it like you're gonna just die. So it's almost like it was like a leap of faith. It's almost like you jumped, and this is what I thought about. Let's say you was on a cliff and you jumped off the cliff, and it was kind of like that, that suspense of, okay, now it's over. But what had happened was, so when you let go, you let go. You had to just let go. When you let go, you kind of was like in fear and a bit, like, fuck it. But I said, if it's gonna be that, whatever. But then what happened was, as at the moment of doing that for a couple of seconds, then, you know, the body transformed, and, you know, I got this surge of energy, and then you started shooting up into the ship quick and just leaving the Earth's atmosphere powered up, man. Basically, like, you felt like you was flying and kind of going, you know, it was a surge of energy, and bro, I don't know, man, that dream was just crazy, and it kind of ended there, getting up in the tractor beam, and that was the dream, man. But there was, so, you know, right before, it's like Romans 12:1, present your body as a living sacrifice, you know, as, how much are you willing to give up, man, in this world, you know, to receive the kingdom, you know what I mean? And, you know, like I said, some of the parts that stuck out to me, you know, the beamed up part, that was spiritual, the way it happened, but, you know, the scripture says, you know, prisoners of hope, so, you know, we're still, you know, laboring to be saved, man. So I was kind of meditating on, you know, the requirements, because it's almost like, let's say you got like an aunt, or let's say you got a parent, and let's say they call your phone and you don't pick up the phone. And this is hypothetical, I was thinking about this. Let's say you had a heart attack or something in your apartment. They might call your phone and they'll be like, oh, well, you didn't answer. I could have, you know, they think they can change the course but you can't, but that's not, they ain't got the power for none of that. They say, oh, you know, you're not picking up the phone, I was worried. And I think to myself, what scenarios that would, like that is, there's nothing that you can't, you know, family members, they can't even save themselves. You know, so, you know, work on your own salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know, they can't, you know, and that's why you can't be a mama's boy and all that. What mama's gonna save you and all that. What's mama gonna do? You know, you didn't pick the phone up. She's gonna boot the door off. You know, heroic, rush it to the hospital. I mean, come on, man. And that's how it is. You know, it was kind of like a scenario where, you know, when people go missing. Let's say you went out and let's say you said, oh, I'm just gonna go shopping today, but you went out and you're driving a country side, and then you got abducted or something, and no one ever seen you again. You know, that's kind of the scenario. But anyway, that's pretty much the dream. You know, there might be some other parts I might want to highlight again if I haven't highlighted them properly. But that was a dream. It was short. You know, I had it last night, man. Kind of, you know, funny kind of time to have it because I was some stuff was going on, but. You know, it was kind of spiritual, man. But you know, the angels giving the requirements, and you know, some people wanted to make calls like to cousins and people of that nature to let them know, oh, you know, look, I'm gonna be missing, but it's because of I'm gonna get beamed up, and people that was doing that, they weren't getting you know, you just had to go with the spirit, go with the flow, and meet the maker, man. You didn't, you know, I didn't see in the chariots. The dream ever got there. It was just the stage of, you know, getting there, man. You know, I never, you know, so, you know, it was just that, man. And like I said, even with the time when it was the second stage to go in the chariot, you had to pretty much give up, like you was gonna die. You know, like you just had to let go. But then when you let go, you found out that you wasn't dying. You was being reborn. You know, as a new creature, man, with a surge of energy. It's just interesting, man. And you know, these things are gonna happen. You know, the scripture says we're gonna get those in a twinkling of an eye. We shall be changed. So we're not these bodies are bodies of death, mortal. We're not taking these either. All your possessions, you know, people have to leave possessions, cars, you know, things you got, you know, clothes and everything here. So if that's the case, then what can you really build here? You know, it's it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's just something else. Anyway, that was a dream. Hopefully it's edifying, you can get something out of it. And on to the next video, man. The elect are gonna get beamed up, man. You know what I mean? And that's gonna be the event on the planet, man. Because like I said, the chariot was I don't think the chariot was massive. It basically covered the earth. It was so big that it was so gloomy you couldn't really, volcanoes would have been going off. You know what I mean? I can't even really describe it too much because you have to focus on what was taking place, man. You really no time to be like, you know what I mean? So with that, I'm gonna say shalom, man. Yahweh Shai is coming, man.